What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the second episode of our playthrough of From the Shadows Run, which is currently being created and written by Daily, who is up on the workshop on Steam, and that's where I managed to get this from. Let's get going. We're still in Act 1. The elevator carries 26 and 39 to the ground floor of Maurice Baxter's Good Sleep Storage and Emporium. What awaits them there, who can say? Two hired security guards are on post, their eyes on you as the doors open. They look like they haven't slept in days, and thick stubble covers their face. It seems they couldn't hold that exact position infinitely. Everyone in the room goes for a weapon. Weak. And now I have no weapon. That's great. Let's run up and see if we can beat some sense into these guys then. Yeah, and she's terrible with that pistol she took from me. In the last episode, she commandeered the only weapon we found so far, and she's no good with it, it appears. Let's go ahead and get her up at point blank range then, so at least she can kind of aim it in the proper direction and just hope for a hit. Looks like he's using a predator or something, which makes me all kinds of nervous. Let's bludgeon the hell out of this guy and hope that he goes down. 9 damage there. Take a shot from point blank, and then we'll have her run up on him, hopefully getting inside that cover if we can help it. A second round pings off the side. What is this right here? Well, I'm not going to waste an AP fiddling with it. Actually, it's free. Might as well. Gate to main storage is now unlocked. Have a nice day, employee name. Alrighty, let's breach this cover and see if we can get some battage done. She's going to take a couple shots at him with a good chance of hitting. There's 9 with a half hit. 6 and 3. Take a quick swing at him, and there's a half. Unfortunately, 3 damage and then another 6. So 9 from both combatants. And a final round puts him on the floor. These guys seem somewhat more coherent than the scrum downstairs, but not by much. 39 nudges a body with her foot, rolling it over. We could use this. Shame he was too brain-addled to use it himself. Pistol and a couple health kits. Things are really looking up. Alrighty, so now we're actually packing again too. Let me take a look through this window. You see a number of workers and guards moving between the aisles. Stealth might be a better option. Well, there's a fire escape right there. That door I don't think is going to acquiesce to our request to go through it. So I suppose we'll just work our way through here. That is a huge door to just vanish like that. Don't see anybody. Oh, there's somebody right there, a deranged employee. Well, he appears to have seen me, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, no, there's one right there. Well, let's take some long bomb shots on him, and maybe we'll put him down before he even gets near us. Let's move 39 on up. She'll take that freebie shot for 99% with a crit, putting him away quite soundly so that we don't have to worry about him in the future. Ooh, and there's another one behind me. Let's handle him really quickly for a total of 9 damage there. We'll have her fall back and maybe take the final shot, hopefully. Well, maybe not. Luckily, these ones couldn't close with us, so it'll be alright. Well, there's a bunch of them. Well, we'll point blank him down, put one right into his brain case. Or the brain pan, as they called it in... Well, I think that was Knights of the Round. King Arthur and the Knights of the Round. I remember there was a part where a guy got hit in the head with a sword, and like it broke off in his brain pan. And I specifically remember that was like the medieval wordage they used for it. There's 12 damage there, and then another kill, and we'll start this guy off, get him softened up a tad, turn him into baby food before we decide to chow down. Or before our bullets decide to chow down. There we go. Let's get everybody else in behind cover just in case we wake up anybody with a firearm. Well, maybe we'll just run out here. Looks like there's a few more enemies. I think it showed 4 there. It flashed it pretty quickly though, so I'm not positive. Got something we can loot, which I think I'm going to take advantage of. It's going to take a couple of AP to do so. A Cavalier frag grenade. Did it auto-equip that? No, it did not. Well, let's weave our way in over here and maybe find somebody else. We got full cover from behind these boxes, so that'll work out into our advantage. Nothing else. We'll send the orc ahead to see if she can pan around the corner, maybe see anything. And there's a friend. We'll fire deep and hit him for 3. We'll put her behind cover here. 13% chance. Yeah, there's a miss. This whole thing's going to largely depend on whether they decide to fire from deep or whether they decide to just kind of close the gap with us. I'm going to remove the decision from them altogether and go first. 99% chance, but 3 damage there. Not much. Let's get her real up and close because she's not able to hit the broadside of a barn. There we go. Yeah, she could fire into a junkyard and not hit trash, so go ahead and take a couple shots from there. We should be able to get him down right now. So there he is, all nice and laid out on the floor in a pool of blood, just how we like our adversaries to be. Shoot around from there, maybe get lucky here and kill him, but we don't know. There's a miss with 99%, or yeah, a miss with 99%. Well, those things do happen. What do you know? Took a bullet to the chest there, but she's an orc. She'll be okay. She can handle it. Let me pan around for just a moment, see if there's anything else that's... Ah, there's a guy over there. Let's see if we can get him cleaned on out, because I don't feel like it's going to drop the combat until we get rid of everybody. That seems to be the MO for this game as we've been playing through. Put her in cover. He's probably just going to run up on her anyways, but, you know, it never hurts to put somebody in cover. Have her get on this side, and that should be good for now. I don't even think he's aware of us. He's deranged, but he's also quite vacant. Put a couple rounds in him, just see how it works. Alright, so that appears to be the end of the combat. Let's have a little look-see around and see if we can find any good equipment in this area. That box over there may be pretty happy. Never go wrong with a couple bits of military-grade explosives. I'm going to check this door first before we go down the hallway, and we'll just kind of see where things land. The front officers are preoccupied, or the front offices are sure to be preoccupied. Be careful, or occupied. I'm reading that completely wrong. Got some NERPS pillars there and a few more deranged employees. We'll blast these guys in the interest of our treasure hunting. %50 chance to hit, but she did manage to land 6 damage. Not too bad. I'll accept that. This white-haired maven running up on us. I think I'm going to kill the guy with the gun first, though. Well, if we can make the shot. Managed to miss twice with an 84% chance to hit. Let's go ahead and put some rounds on her, possibly. At least get her out of our hair. A double crit for 18. She's going to run away now. Her will appears to be broken, as does his. He's just terrified. Well, we'll kill her first. 1 karma gain there. And then a 3 damage deep shot to him. Let's move up to the cover. We'll finish him off with a final round. Now that they're giving me karma for kills, what do we have here? Let's go ahead and get ourselves healed. 10 HP healed away, and let's check this office out. Make sure that anything that might be useful is scooped into our greedily agape bags. Looks like we got some kind of tome or magic book there. It looks as if you found the manifest above that Maurice Baxter referred to. In the realm of the sane, this tome is simply the inventory manifest of goods received to and purchased from Baxter's business. The list is long, an entire warehouse full, but you and 39 spent an ample time scouring its pages. Reading further, you find the names of many customers, but one name keeps coming up over and over: Union Corporation. You've never heard of them. I think I found something. This is all starting to blur together for me. What did you find? 39 begins tearing out a few pages of interest and lays them flat on Baxter's desk. She points out a few for your attention. Here, here, and here. Any of these sound familiar to you? You notice 2 terms in particular that stand out: vessels and blood martyrs. I don't get it. What's it all mean? Don't you get it? When compared with Baxter's ramblings, it's obvious. Those twisted data chips are blood martyrs, and we are the vessels for them. What about the data jacks, the number tattoos, and the freaky cult downstairs? Good questions, but it doesn't say. However, there's more than one item of interest here. She confirms the inventory list and then looks back up at you. It says here they receive 4 each of the blood martyrs and their vessels. You and I only make 2. Maybe we should go back down and look for them? We might be able to help them, or they may be powerful, bloodthirsty killers. It's too dangerous. We need to focus on getting out of here now. Front door's unlocked. Let's jet out of here. Use this last little bit of time, check this safe over here, maybe rope ourselves some cash. Inside the wall safe are a series of receipts documenting the purchase of Baxter's high-security storage services for an enormous sum of new yen. The customer is listed on the receipt as Union Corporation. Did Maurice Baxter and his employees know what was being hidden away under the building? You may never know, but the influence of strange data chips was not worth the asking price. Piled next to the receipt is a large stack of money. You've earned it. Cash prizes. There's 1,200 new yen. Very, very nice. That'll help us get our foot settled wherever we're at. At least get a foothold wherever we're trying to settle at. I don't know if the rest of these offices are going to be useful to us. I don't see anything popping out as lootable here. Holding down the out key, so let's head on over to the door. Check this other office. Maybe it's keeping us in combat, so my assumption is that we're probably going to run into a little bit more contention on the opposite side of this door. We'll figure it out once we get there, though. Ooh, that guy decided to run up on us hard. Let me see if I can put a couple of rounds on him. And I realized I could have fired through my own character there, but decided to move anyways, just out of safety precautions. And so he's already down and dead. 2 things to loot here. Let me check this locker, and we'll see what we find. A dock wagon basic trauma kit. Very good. That's a little reser, just in case we need it. And some jazz. We found ourselves some drug paraphernalia. Some bathrooms with very nice mirrors. And another deranged employee. Shoot first, ask questions later. They put us down here and installed cyberware in us. That doesn't put me in the best mood. In fact, that puts me in shoot everything that moves mode. And down they go. Nothing else to check out here. I think we're out of combat, so let's see if we can vacate the premises before backup arrives, as it is known to do in Shadowrun. Well, there's Act 1, Chapter 2. Let's go ahead and zone on out, and then we'll see what's waiting for us. The smell of Seattle's best air rolls over you. It stinks, but it's glorious. Well, thus far, we've had a run-in with a crazy cult. That seems to be the underlying theme of a lot of the campaigns that have been running lately. Just crazy cults everywhere trying to eat us with bugs, otherwise cyber chip us out. Who knows? No sooner are you out of the door than the cold smile of a gun brings your party to a halt. There's a human decker on the other end of it, escorted by 2 well-armed corporate salarymen. He opens his arms magnanimously and begins pacing back and forth. As he does so, you spot the tattoo on the back of his neck. 14. Well, well, you did fine work of getting this far, my fellow vessels. The boys at Union didn't think you'd be awake by the time we got here. Hells, the girl even slaughtered a blood martyr without being held down. Did you know what you would do, you little cunny? 26 spits across an amazing distance to his face, finding the mark with unerring accuracy. Fuck you. Disgusted, the human wipes the phlegm off his face with the back of his hand. Ah, well played, Cunny, well played. Kill him. Well, that's just downright rude. I'm gonna jump into cover while I still can. My temptation is to start flinging rounds in their direction, but I think I'll get myself a nice little cinder block or a little bit of coverage or defilade before we do anything like that. I think she's got a grenade. She does, but it's gonna cost us a little bit to use, so we're not gonna be able to use it here. 2 rounds from him. Ooh, a shotgun. That's all kinds of nasty. Alright, I'm feeling a little bit overpowered and over-rounded here, but it'll be okay, hopefully. I suppose... Ooh, I don't know who to focus on. I mean, part of me wants to switch targets right now, but we've already got so much damage done on him that I think it's in our best interest maybe just get him out of the way. A miss. And a final round puts him away. He's reloading on his turn, so apparently it's like one of those pipe shotguns that only gets 1 round. See if I can deal some damage to him, because he's the terror of the battlefield right now that we need to worry about. Down he goes. Didn't pick his cover very well. They do have cooler gear than we have, though, which makes me feel a little bit envious. I want to have glowing cool eye sockets. That's not fair. My eye sockets haven't glowed once during this whole thing. The smell of cordite and smoke is heavy in the air, mixing with the aroma of the street. Your ascent from the depths of the warehouse was harrowing beyond reason, but you are free now. 39 is standing over the body of the dead vessel whose number was 14. You walk up to join her. He was another vessel like us. Makes me wonder how many of them there are. One of many questions we're going to get some damn answers to. You hear sirens in the background fast approaching. We should get off the streets. Well, hell, we should run. 39 looks to the alley shadows. Yeah, run. That's exactly what we'll do, nah? Let's get on out of here. I don't see anything else. Hey, chum, hold up a sec. Come talk to me. This appears to be our author. The human in front of you has a scruffy haircut and badly needs a shave. He obviously needs sleep, but there's a tireless excitement in his eyes. Hey, you folks, check this out. I got good news and bad news. Bad news first, Act 1 is over, and that sucks unless there's good news to you. Well, which in that case, it also sucks. You know, either way, it sucks. This is the part where I talk to the bonus party member, but you didn't find him, did you? For shame. Daly shakes his head sadly. He's dead now, you know, but to the good news. Hang on, because we're busting straight through this fourth wall. Here's the skinny, so pay attention. You can ask me one of 3 questions. I will answer whichever single one you choose. Easy, nah? So let's go. Well, let's ask what's up with the numbered tattoos, I guess. Good question. I can't give you all the details, but I can give you a hint. The vessels come in pairs. Each member of that pair is assigned a number. You have, of course, met 26 and 39, and you're a pair, as were 22 and 33. Poor 33. What do the numbers of each pair have in common? Well, what root number is shared between all of them? But I've said too much. Thanks so much for playing. If you want to talk to me, well, there's the credits. I guess we're going to go ahead and download Act 2 then. This will be the second episode. I know that he just published, daily that is. He just put Act 2 up, so we'll check that out. And once we get that all wrangled in, this is a bit of a short episode, but I'll see you in Act 2, guys. Take care out there.